What's up, guys? I'm back with another deck guide brought to you by Team Vannegang, and it's been a while since I did the last one. I just haven't been playing Gwent as much, to be honest, since I was kind of bored. There was no patch this last month, so the meta kind of stayed the same for the most part. And as you can see, I'm still rank 2. I actually haven't even got back to pro rank, but I will get back to pro by the end of the month. But we did get a new look at the upcoming expansion today, as well as the new card Alzur, and I wanted to make a deck with this card. I've seen some other people make some decks with it already, and this is my take on a deck using Alzur. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do with this card. He seems kind of broken right now. He's kind of like a mini scenario, potentially even better than a scenario if you high roll, but I wanted to go ahead and make a deck here. You go ahead and using kind of like standard Revenant's meta list, but with Alzur in here and maybe a slight couple changes. So, like usual, we're going to go ahead and hop into the deck, go over some considerations, and then hop into a couple games and see how we do. So we're playing a Revenant's list. I went ahead and went with Mobilization, since Mobilization onto the Archers is just absolutely insane. I did consider actually maybe trying out Shieldwall Revenants, because shielding Alzur would be pretty nice. Maybe that's something I can try later on, although I do want to try making a Nilfgaard Alzur deck, actually. That seems like it could be fun. But for now, I think Mobilization is pretty good with the Archers, and then we have a Defender to defend Alzur. So we have Engineering Solution as our stratagem, which is pretty nice. Goes well with Revenants or Archers, although usually don't want to spend both your Archers round 1. Maybe use one of them round 1. But shielding even maybe like a Ballista or Mauler is nice. I think Crystal Skull could be good as well. So Engineering Solution, pretty nice stratagem. I think you can use Crystal Skull if you want. So Oneiromancy, basically auto-include in every non-devotion deck, which this is, but the best thing about it is it's a spell card, so it goes with Alzur right away. So what does he do exactly? I didn't mention, and I probably should. So he's a new card. He came out just today. For those who don't know, he's a 6 strength unit at 11 provisions. And whenever you play a spell card, spawn a random unit with the same provision cost on this row. And you can do that up to 3 times. So this is kind of why I was saying he's like a mini scenario. Honestly, yeah, potentially even better than a normal scenario if you high roll. So if you play a spell card, let's say Oneiromancy, Oneiromancy's 13 provisions, he's going to spawn a 13 provision card randomly. And out of the 13 provision cards, you have Drog, Regis, which actually I don't have Regis. Then you have, let me back out of this. Spear Tip, which is actually really nice, just 12 points on the board. So you have Spear Tip, Regis, Oak, Drog, and Kelly that you could potentially get if you play Oneiromancy, since those are all 13 provision cards. And it's worth mentioning that you spawn a random unit and not spawn and play, so you're not going to trigger the deploy ability. Like, let's say you get Drog after you play Oneiromancy, you're not going to trigger the deploy ability. You're just going to get a 7-point unit, which is actually still really good when you think about it. This card plays for so much more than 11 provisions as long as he can stick, which is why it's important to have Defender to protect him. And I honestly could see a nerf coming very soon to this card. This card is just absolutely busted, I think. Either, I don't know, maybe make him 5 strength, a little bit easier to remove, maybe give him a counter of 2, or maybe up his provisions, although I'm not really a fan of just slapping on extra provisions to cards. I think that's a bit lazy in my opinion. So I would probably give him 5 strength and maybe counter of 2. Even then he might still be a little bit busted, but as he is right now. I think he's just absolutely ridiculous. So we have Oniro, which is a spell card. AA, auto include. Alzur, well, of course, we're making the deck around him. Heatwave, auto include. Curse of Corruption. Now, this card has seen a lot more play recently, and it's a spell card as well. So it's a 9 provision card, which means play it with Alzur, you're going to spawn a random 9 provision card. We have Defender to protect our Alzur, and Rock Slide, another spell card as well. So you will spawn a random 8 provision card for Alzur. So he has a counter of 3, so he triggers this ability up to 3 times. And we have 3 high provision spell cards that you're going to want to use, which is Oniro, Curse of Corruption, and Rock Slide. But just in case we maybe draw poorly and maybe we miss these high provision cards, we have a couple backup spells. We have 1 Alzur's Thunder for removal, and then we have 2 Forbidden Magics, which is really nice because they spawn a Revenant, of course, and then their spell card as well. So this is a really, really nice card here in this deck. And then we have Voimir, boost an allied unit and all its copies by 1, give them 1 armor. He's not great in a short round, to be honest, but if you can get a lot of Revenants on the board, he's going to play for a lot of points. And even if you don't get a lot of Revenants on the board, you can still use him to give armor to your archers, so that way they can keep on getting charges to do damage. We have Sheila, which is, I think that's how you say her name, right? Sheila? Maybe I said that wrong, but just really good damage. She, on deploy, she'll do 2 damage, and then she has the order ability to do 2 additional damage. Helps activate your Revenants. We have Eggman, which is, he's nice. He's a nice card because he can do 3 damage, which not a lot of cards can do 3 damage. It's kind of an awkward amount. But he helps set up Revenants, and if you don't have anything to damage, then he'll just buff the unit to the right, which is nice. Vincent is a really good card because he can set the power of a non-boosted enemy to 1, so good targets for this are monsters have a lot of good targets like Ygern, Goliath, Spear Tip, or maybe if you're playing against Skellige, Patricidal Fury, you can use this against their Arnulf. There's a lot of good targets with Vincent. I've seen people run Tibor in some Nilfgaard, either mill decks or hyper thin decks, so he gets some good value and sets up Revenants as well. Ronvid, basically an auto-include in Revenants deck, because whenever you play a soldier, you're going to summon this 1 strength unit to a random allied row, so you can keep on killing Ronvid basically to get your Revenant going. If you can't kill something on the enemy side, then you could just go ahead and kill Ronvid, spawn a Revenant, play another soldier, and then he'll come back. So really nice to activate the Revenants. We already mentioned Alzur's Thunder and Forbidden Magic, nice spells. Then we have a Peller. I like having the Peller in here to purify against defenders or a defensive purify to play around locks and poison. I've actually seen more Nilfgaard recently, and I'm not sure why. It might be kind of the thing where it's like, oh, Nilfgaard is the weakest faction, so more people are trying to, play Nilfgaard and trying to make decks that work with them. And Alzur and Nilfgaard decks actually seem like they could be pretty damn good. So I really like Peller right now. 1 lock could honestly just mess up your Revenant train or your archers. So having the Peller is really nice, I think. We got 2 Revenants, of course. It's a Revenants deck. 2 archers. Usually going to be your leader chart, or your leader target is going to be the archer, but sometimes it might be the Revenants. 2 Maulers for nice proactive damage, a Squirrel to get rid of those Echo cards, and Ballista helps set up the Revenants again, and then 1 Royal Guard, just a nice proactive play, or give armor to maybe an Archer or a Revenant. So that's pretty much the deck. I played a few games with it, and it seems pretty strong. I mean, this is similar to maybe most Revenant decks you would fight against on the ladder, except it has Alzur instead of Some people run Philippa, some people run Balabor, but this card is absolutely insane. Now, a couple considerations that we might want to look at. I mentioned Crystal Skull is definitely one over Engineering Solution, but as far as the actual cards, I think if you don't see yourself getting that much value out of Peller, you can swap him out and get a second Alzur's Thunder for another spell. You could also swap around your 4 provision cards and maybe take out one Mauler and put in a Ballista or another Royal Guard instead. Or as well, there is, let me find it. There's the Kintwani Knight, which gives you a lot of reach with AA, because whenever you play, when he's summoned from the deck, he's going to boost self by 3, so he's going to go to 7, and if you pull it from AA, he's going to get a boost of 5, so it's a 12 for 4 if you play this with AA. So it's a really good card for reach. Just be aware that it'll go really, really tall, so just be aware of tall punish if you do go with that card. Another card I had in this before was Rune Word. Now this is another spell, which again goes with Alzur. It's good for just, you know, protecting one of your archers or your revenants, but the thing is if you play a 4 provision spell after you play Alzur, he's going to spawn a 4 provision card, which a random 4 provision card isn't that great. Like, a lot of them rely on deploy abilities. So spawning a random 4 provision bronze isn't that great. Like I said, your main targets to use with Alzur are Oniro, COC, and Rockslide, but the 5 provision cards are decent backups. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, the deck's pretty solid. There's not much I would want to change here other than, you know, the things I mentioned already. It's really good. I played a few games and I think I won maybe like 3 games with it. I think one other thing, I was thinking about this. Adalia would be really good in this deck, but I don't know what you would take out. You can't really get rid of Defender since it's so crucial to protect Alzur. You can't really get a Curse of Corruption because it's a high provision spell. I think you would maybe have to sub Heatwave, but Heatwave is so crucial in this meta, I feel like it's not worth it. So Adalia is a really good card for this deck, but there's just not a lot of room. So I think that's it. It looks pretty good. It feels pretty good. So let's hop into a couple games and see how we do. Alright, and we're back. We're going up against Shieldwall here. We're on blue coin. Not great. This deck is usually better on red coin, but we can make do with it. So mulligans here. And we can kick 1 Forbidden Magic. Peller could be good to purify their defender. I'm pretty sure they'll have a defender at some point. You can get rid of 1 Mauler. Okay, having Alzur is really nice. We want Oniro. I really like Squirrel to get rid of AA, but on blue coin it's a bit slow. Alright, that's not bad. So what do we want to start off with? I'm wondering what my AA target is. We might not even play AA round 1. But it might be good to pull out Ronvid. Ronvid will play for 9 if you pull him out with AA. I think for now I'm just going to go ahead and start with a Mauler. Not going to use the stratagem yet. Kind of want to wait and see how much he commits here to see how deep we're going to go into the round. Alright, so he just kills that, trying to get a proactive play out of us. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to go AA here, because Our deck is very reactive. So we'll just go ahead and pull out Ronvid now. And he's probably Devotion, unless he's also playing Alzur. So let's hope he doesn't squirrel our AA. I don't know how many people are playing Alzur right now. I imagine a lot. I've seen him used in like monster decks and Nilfgaard decks, Scoia'tael decks, so maybe that's something else I could do. Is maybe I could do one video for Alzur in each faction. So I think this is a pretty easy Thunder right here. We still have our stratagem we need to use. It would be nice if we could get a death blow on this, but I don't think we can. What we could do... I think we're going to commit shield here.
I've no interest in politics.
That sets up the forbidden magic, and then I think this might be our best time to use the stratagem. But the thing is, even if we get a death blow with this, we don't have much to follow up with.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
That kind of sucks. Takes a bit of value away from our forbidden magic. I think we still do it.
Do something, anything.
Basically lose out on 1 point, but that's fine. We might just pass here next, because not much else I want to play. Maybe if we could get more, like another Revenant, maybe we could play Voimir. Selkirk, alright. I'm fine with that. Huh. Okay, maybe okay, maybe we are in trouble. Maybe I should have passed. Because now we're in danger of losing on even. I really can't play Defender unless I play Alzur, and we only have one spell for him. COC actually sucks here because we have the highest unit. Okay. Yeah, I think we pass here. So, I think that's a bit of a misplay on my part. I probably should have just passed. He had the siege support, so he was threatening. He was threatening a duel, and I think I just got too cocky there, but it's fine. This is not too bad. If he dry passes, we could just play the Mauler. I might actually kick Voimir. Yeah. Archer is good. Let's see if he dry passes or pushes. I think he's gonna push us since, yeah, he won on even. This is gonna be nice COC here. Oh wait, no, that's Defender, so we just Purify. So this is why we run Peller. Now I could have just COC'd there, but we want to, best case, we want to save this for when we actually lay down Alzur. Alright, now that is kind of a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Huh. I think what I'm gonna do is Archer and Leader here. He's committing Visigoda now, so I have to commit as well. We don't really want to play Alzur here because we only have one spell in hand. So let's Archer. Let's Leader as well. God, that animation was so slow. Alright, and then we could kill him with either Eggman or maybe we can AA for Vincent or Ballista. Probably gonna shield that, right? Oh no, okay. Oh, he shields the Visigoda again. That's pretty annoying. Okay, so, well, we need to kill the Visigoda, but the Anna is really annoying as well. But the Anna will just keep... As long as the Anna's buffed, it actually will keep buffing the Defender, which will give us Curse of Corruption value. This is a bit tricky, to be honest. This is a bit tricky. I'd rather save AA if I can. I really want to kill this Visigoda. Alright, we are in trouble now. We are in trouble. He killed the Ronvid, which was good. So let's do some math here. We got 2, 3, 4 damage. Plus Eggman, that is just enough to kill him actually. And it brings Ronvid back. So we're not ahead. We don't stay ahead, but we're still in a pretty good spot. Alright, I think this is our COC now. And I think we ping the Ana to take away the Inspire tag. The thing is, he still gets a pass here because the drummer. So he might actually pass here, yeah. Oh, this is bad. I don't want to commit. I don't want to commit these. But also AA is so good. I think we need Defender. I think Defender is more important than AA right now. So let's just bring out a 4 provision, either Royal Guard or Ballista. I think let's bring out Royal Guard. Doesn't really matter what we buff here. So, pretty good bleed on his part. He gets double assay. He bled out my leader, my second AA, but he blew his full leader as well. Okay, so we need more spells is what we need. We need Rock Slide and Noniro. Voimir is actually not that great here, but I don't know. Well, maybe let's get rid of this Revenant. I'm not sure how good Vincent is going to be in this matchup. Alright, well we get another spell at least, but we miss Oniro, which is, you know, like huge in this deck, but alright. That's just kind of unfortunate. Alright. That's kind of nice that he spawns right there. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because we might just kill him with the Revenant anyways if we can spawn another Revenant. We might actually lose this. I think I played round 1 kind of poorly, losing on even. I think I got a bit careless, but it's alright because I want to show, you know, what I do right and what I do wrong, and I think round 1 I misplayed. We might still have a chance of winning this, depending on what we get from Alzur. So he still has his AA. He's probably going to pull a Frigate, I'm assuming. Carrick City Guard. Okay, that's... Oh. That's actually kind of annoying because he can move... Oh, man. That's actually really annoying because he can move Defender and then kill my Alzur. But if I use the Rock Slide now, then I miss out. I think we have to be greedy, and... I think we have to be greedy here. We have to play Alzur because... Yeah, I can't like afford to not be greedy. If we don't get greedy, like we just lose for sure. But how can he kill this in one turn if he has Onseus, he doesn't have a leader charge to duel. So he can move my defender, but then what? What does he do? He probably still has Onseus, Varaxis, maybe a couple Marines. Let's see what he has. Okay, so he does have the Varaxis.
Traditionally done. I will take lovely Ildiko as my wife.
Alright, so he goes ahead, he does move the defender. We might not actually get a death blow with this, which would be really bad for us. So let's go ahead and kill Varaxis. Oh my god. That is such a low roll, man. 2.2 strength unit. Oh, that is so bad for us. Man. We don't get a death blow either, but I might just have to use it. I don't know. We're kind of screwed here, honestly. We are kind of screwed here. I guess let's use Voimir first and hope we get a death blow. Yeah, this is a one of those scenarios where Voimir is really bad. But yeah, we missed out on another Archer, Oniro, Heatwave. Does have Onseus, so he can duel actually, since he gets the boost there. I think he can kill Alzur, so I think this is just a loss. Not sure. Yeah, I guess he had to do the math real quick. Yeah, we could do this just cause, but yeah, we lose. But alright. That's fine. Oh yeah, Baron too. But our deck doesn't even really go tall anyways. Alright, and he's got to play the last card as well. Sure. Alright, so we lose that one. That's fine. I played round 1 pretty poorly. I ended up losing on even, so that is my fault.
There is no other way.
Alright, and we're back going up against Carapace. Now, this might actually be an Alzur deck. I played against someone earlier today, and they were using Alzur in the Ciri Kelly deck, and oh my god, it was an abomination to play against. It was terrible. So this is not a bad hand. Only thing we're missing is AA, although we can pull that from Oniro. Honestly, this is not bad though. I might just keep this. Well, we can mulligan the Mauler. That's fine. I kind of like this hand. But Mauler is a pretty safe opening play. Might have to open with our Archer. Go to Oniro into AA to pull out Ronvid as well. Alright, Ciri dash off the bat. Alright, I think that is our heat wave. Yeah, let's just go ahead and heat wave. And we're gonna heat wave instead of Curse of Corruption because again, we want to try and use Curse of Corruption with Alzur. Alright. And now we still have to deal with Kelly, Defender, potentially Alzur as well. Okay, he does have Alzur, but he's playing him round 1.
You get a thunderbolt. You get a thunderbolt.
Alright. Wow. I didn't think he would play Alzur round 1 like that right after Ciri dash 2. And he commits a leader charge. He is really committed here, so let's just go ahead and play Archer for now.
Have a look at that. Like falling
And we could potentially kill him with Rock Slide next turn. We don't want to play our Alzur here. Our Alzur is round 3 card. Oniro into Natural Selection. That's actually pretty good. He gets a Great Oak. But like I said earlier, he doesn't get the deploy ability, but he still spawns a 7-point Great Oak, which is really good. I think we can contest this round. I think we can contest. What we do, we can Rock Slide this. We can Squirrel his Oniro. We can Vincent the Oak, and then we could kill it with Forbidden Magic. I think we can contest this round. But he's already committed a lot. He's committed Ciri, Alzur, now the Beast as well. Committed a leader charge. That's fine. We do that, and we can start spawning Revenants. And we still want to Oniro or Squirrel the Oniro. Alright, that's kind of annoying. That is a bit annoying. Huh. Okay, if we play the Squirrel, that gets us to 6. Might actually have to pass now, because if we play Squirrel and Squirrel the Oniro, then he could potentially pass, and then what do we play next? We don't really have anything to play after that. Alright. That pact really messed up my plan. But we're fine. Like I said, he committed quite a bit. I'm still expecting Defender and Ciri. Not bad. Might just kick Squirrel here. Alright, this is looking good. And if he... I think he's going to push us, but if he drive passes, then we can throw away the Ballista. No, he's pushing. I think, yeah, if he's pushing, I think we're gonna play our defender into Alzur.
A coat of arms is nothing you choose. Dare not mock mine.
So let's see where he wants to go with this next. Surprised he didn't play defender first. That sucks. That sucks. Well, if we play Alzur now, he's just gonna kill it with that plus something else, or just a parasite. Maybe we play a bit slow here. See, I want to Oniro into COC, but you want to combo that with Alzur is the thing. We have pretty decent reach with Ronvid, AA Ronvid. Maybe I could play a bit slow here and just play Ballista. The thing is, I want to commit... Okay, there's the defender, so we can go ahead and purify that. But what I was saying is, the thing is, I want to commit either leader or Alzur, not both. That's too much commitment if we commit both. I want to commit one or the other. So let's purify that. Click that. He still has dominance though because of the troll. Here comes the second Oniro into Ciri Dash, okay. Or not Ciri Dash, but the regular Ciri.
Oh, I sense trouble.
Oh man. Alright, we are kind of... We're in a spot here. We are in a tough spot. Trying to think what's the best thing to do. Yeah, I might just... It's either we play Alzur or we play Archer plus Leader. I think we're gonna go Archers here. And we could either target Ciri or Nithral, but I think I want to target Nithral here. That's going to be really... If he keeps on playing in this round, this is going to be a lot of trouble. This is actually playing for so much points for him. He's been getting a lot of value out of this. Ugh. Takes the Rock Slide, disables armor. But we do get our Death Blow. So that's nice. We get a Death Blow. Oof. Man, this guy is... this guy is something. Well, trying to think what I want to do here. Maybe we play Voimir to get the recharge on the Archer. Could also go on AA into either a Revenant or a Ronvid. Maybe a Revenant, actually, because we could kill our own Peller. Yeah. If he passes now, we just play Voimir. I think we play Voimir next anyways, actually. I really don't want to commit these last two cards, but I might have to. Oh my god, that is actually so... Wait. Oh, no. We have the same amount of cards. We have the same amount of cards. I was gonna say that's so bad. Because it would kill our Peller. Man, this still sucks, though. Okay. Let's just do it anyways. It'll just kill our 2-strength archer. He got us in a really tight spot. I think we're gonna see a lot more of Kelly, Alzur, Ciri combos on ladder. This is really bad. Like, this deck was already just a degenerate deck, but with Alzur, it's ridiculous now. So we have to play Oniro. Romvid's gonna play for 6. Not enough. We have to play COC. Yeah. Trying to think if there's something else I can do. Barely enough. So the good news is we have card advantage and we have Alzur. Bad news is we used all our high provision spells. We only have 2 5 provision spells in our deck left. So he bled us pretty hard. We do have AA, which is nice. Now these cards are actually pretty good, but we want our spell cards. Maybe at least 1 spell card. Alright, we get 1, but I don't know if we can even get a death blow, to be honest. I don't think he runs like Pred Dive, right? Because maybe I just Onir or AA into a Mauler or something? I don't know what to start off with here. Maybe I just play Eggman? Maybe we just start off with Alzur. Let's just start off with Alzur. He probably has a Parasite. Man, this is a sweaty match. Foglet, okay. This deck runs Foglets? Let's I'm still not quite sure what is our AA target, but he didn't kill Alzur, which tells me he doesn't have a Parasite, probably. Let's just play Eggman for now and buff it. We don't want to kill this for him, right? Because what if he doesn't even have a Consume? We don't want to just kill this for him. Ciri, okay, so that's our... Okay, so we can actually click Eggman onto that and Forbidden Magic, although... I might actually take Sheila here. Don't click that yet. We get the death blow here. I think we're actually good. I think he spent everything in his deck, I think. That's kind of annoying. We still get a death blow though. So let's do this. We get a Peller, okay. And we do this. Oh, nice. We quit. Alright. Oh boy. GG. That was sweaty. That was tight. Okay. So that's it. That's the deck. You actually saw me get a loss here. Just a heads up with these videos, I don't go and pick and choose the best matches. I literally just jump into rank, and these are the first 2 games I'm showing you. I'm not, I'm not picking and choosing the best games. Maybe in the future, maybe with some decks, maybe I'll want to show a certain matchup, but these 2 matchups I felt like pretty good to show, so I'm not gonna edit these out. I'm gonna keep these in. So the first match there, we lost against Shieldwall, and like I said, I think I misplayed round 1, losing on even. I think that cost me the game overall. So that that loss is on me. The second game, I think I played pretty well. My opponent did commit quite a lot round 1 and round 2, so I think I just ended up playing better in game 2, and I had better draws as well in game 2. Game 1, I had a bit poor draws. I think I missed Oniro in that first game, but that's the deck. It's pretty strong. It's definitely not unbeatable, as you can see. I did lose that first game, but it's a really strong deck. It's basically your standard Revenant's control deck, but with Alzur thrown in there. And if he stays on the board, he will play for a lot of points. Even if you low roll on the random units that you spawn, he will play for a lot of points, and I can definitely see a nerf coming for this card soon. So let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any other type of videos you want to see, maybe more Alzur decks, maybe something different. Let me know, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and see ya.